right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, P.A., do you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. 2 of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams, the 6-footer. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Williams.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Brunson with it. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hart from long range. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Banked it in off the glass.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hart. New York working the ball around now. And here's Anunoby. Towns outside for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. On offense, here are the Thunder. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the 3-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Now here's Towns. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Good on the shot.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. And the basket is good. SGA's got 6 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
Knicks trail by 7. And here's Brunson. 33 points last game. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Dort for 3. Towns with a rebound. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Brunson finds Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Towns against Hartenstein. Towns down low. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, under duress of the shot clock, Towns calm, delivers, beautifully done.
SGA looking around. Outside for Dort. Holmgren outside. 4-3. Gets the three to fall. He's got 5.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Brunson against SGA. Brunson with the bucket.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Thunder leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Good defense there from SGA.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Drives to the hoop. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Towns a screen on SGA. Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those 2 qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
So he gets them both. Heading now into the final stages of the regular season. How excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
BA, I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation.
Williams misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 8-point game, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Towns. With the 10-footer. No good. A bit long that time. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Williams against Anunoby. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains the triple. SGA's got 11 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Hart. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
And here are the Thunder now, after the basket by New York on the other end. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. What a terrific move that is. He's got 13.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. Towns passes to Brunson. Count it. Good.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Outside, Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
That's good from Bridges on the assist by Towns.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York, then for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort.
Now, Josh Hart started to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Up top, SGA. Brunson defending. Now here's SGA. 23 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And he lobs it up top. Out to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Wallace. Jacks up with 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Diawara. Williams defending. And it's Clarkson missing. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Now Wallace. Alvarado defending. Wallace with it. He played a great game against the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. Joe. Offline with a 3. New York has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Robinson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Alvarado. The 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Clarkson has always had the ability to find teammates. That's a pretty pass.
Here's SGA. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Alvarado into the lane. Robinson gets the bucket.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 20. Chalk up 2 there.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Knicks trail by 4. Now Clarkson. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 22. Wiggins passes to Williams. On the wing, Clarkson, covered by Joe. Alvarado outside. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Joe. From downtown. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Jalen Williams, Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Wallace in at the small forward position. Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
And that one falls for Clarkson. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent. Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Towns outside. Here's the three. Ooh, Cat rains one in from deep.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Towns, and it's Holmgren missing. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Alvarado outside. Here's Towns. The big man, Cat.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Down low from 6 feet away. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Oklahoma City shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. And the free throw, no good. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, B.A., and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
So it's Oklahoma City now, after the basket by New York, and that one's good. Holmgren
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Pass to Robinson. Now Clarkson. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Wiggins. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Holmgren. Fires for 3. The rebound by Shamet.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, got that one up quick. Clarkson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Here's Wallace, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Clarkson for 3. Here's Robinson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Clarkson outside. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
Because they took initiative and went right at the defense, a lot of the calls went in their favor.
2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And here's SGA. 22 points for him. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Anunoby. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Joe. Back to SGA. Pass to Joe from behind the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Outside Anunoby. It's Robinson, high post. New York working the ball around now. Here's Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, B.A., because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. SGA's got 24 points.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Pass to Anunoby. To the middle. And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Now here's SGA. He's got 24. Hartenstein with a screen on Brunson. And here's Wallace. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. With the teardrop. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. And SGA good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Number 1, the Thunder.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Outside Hart. Dort against Bridges. Pass to Brunson. The 3 is up. That one's down for Brunson.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Mitchell's checked in for Holmgren. New York on D. Now here's Williams. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Shot clock at 3. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart passes to Brunson. Outside Hart, pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson, from outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 27. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside. The Knicks with the lead. Robinson passes to Hart. Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 10.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Mitchell against Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. 3-pointer, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The shot by Dort, no good. Knicks leading by 6. And here's Hart, SGA covering. Hart passes to Anunoby. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Brunson. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Brunson's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Mitchell, the pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Bridges. And it's SGA missing.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Brunson looks it over. Robinson finds Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Outside, Williams. To stop the run, and there's SGA. That one's good. On the assist by Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points. Outside Hart, it's Bridges on the wing. Anunoby for 3. Offensive rebound. And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Outside, Williams. Pass to SGA. Williams a screen on Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Sinks it from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Bridges down low. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Bridges misses. Thunder trail by 10. Hartenstein with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Hartenstein passes to Mitchell. Up top, SGA. He's guarded by Bridges. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Mitchell against Brunson. Hart with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Brunson outside. That one no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Knicks out in front, up by 8. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Looking at the Knicks, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Knicks.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And again, great to have you with us. A shout out to all the moms out there on this Mother's Day. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
New York leading by 8. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hardenstein passes to SGA. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. From the wing. And the shot falls short that time. Hart passes to Brunson. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got 26 points.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Hart finds Towns. New York working the ball around now. Back to Brunson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
3rd straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Brunson passes to Towns. Cat playing big. Oh, my.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA driving. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36 points.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Towns for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at the Knicks. Now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
Well, right now for New York, they've established themselves as a legit team this year. But you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart. Cash money on the open jump shot. Hart's got 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's SGA. He's got 36 points.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Now here's Anunoby, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And we have some numbers from the real NBA. The 2K leaderboard in shooting from the field. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
That free throw, no good.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
So it comes up empty at the line.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Dort. Back to Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Bridges outside. The three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 6. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land. The shot, no good. New York leading by 6. Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Brunson against Williams. From deep, SGA. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Back to Holmgren. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Knicks leading by 4. Now Brunson. 26 points for him to get back on track. And he lays it up and in. Brunson's got 28.
And you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Williams from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Brunson. Over SGA. The Thunder with the rebound. Outside, Williams. Here's SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. 6-point lead. Here's Brunson. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to SGA. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Towns can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 6. Williams looking around. Hartenstein with a screen on Anunoby. And Hartenstein slams it in.
One of the best screeners in the game, Isaiah Hartenstein. That defender going to feel that one.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Robinson, he's checked in for New York, then for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. And the Knicks with the possession here. 4-point game. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Towns outside. Puts up a three. Back to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Tries again. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder trail by 4. Here's Williams. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Towns, a screen on Williams. Back to Towns. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And that one falls for Towns. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 42. And that one's good. SGA's got 44.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Bridges outside. Pass to Clarkson. Towns outside. There's the three. Joe grabs the miss.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Now Williams. For the lead. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Pass to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Kicks it out Towns. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
SGA against Brunson. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tightly guarded and stolen by Brunson. Clarkson finds Brunson. Oh, a hard-nosed drive from Brunson.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
Here's Williams. Sweet little floater. Williams has got 9.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Pass to Towns. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Count it. Towns has got 23.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Here's Clarkson. 12 points for him. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For the Knicks, Shamet, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges, and Alvarado's subbed in for Brunson. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams, and Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins on the attack, and the shot goes. Wiggins got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Clarkson outside. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough twos in his career, and he does so there.
Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Shamet. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 5 assists in the game. And here's Wallace. He's got 11. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Isaiah Joe, then it's Williams, and it's Mitchell in at the point. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Towns double team. Robinson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. Nails it from 3. Clarkson's got 19 points.
Yeah, to me, it's always a great sign when the 3 ball is falling for Jordan Clarkson.
Outside Joe from the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
Now here's Holmgren. Shoots over Robinson. And it's Holmgren missing. Pass to Shamet. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. That three's off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Wiggins. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Alvarado outside. Now here's Robinson, hounded by Wiggins. Clarkson outside. No good from outside. Thunder trail by 15. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Shamet. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Knicks lead by 15.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Holmgren. Shoots from 12. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And some changes here for New York. Sohan comes in for Robinson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Shamet. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
Boy, you think about the size and skill set. That should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Back to Alvarado. Sohan outside. 6 to shoot. Towns on a screen. Takes the three. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wiggins. And the baseline jumper goes down.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Towns, that's good.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Over Towns. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Holmgren's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Towns on a screen. Clarkson passes to Towns. Sohan outside. Towns a screen on Wiggins. Here's Sohan. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. From 8 feet. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Holmgren's got 22.
And one of the fears about Holmgren was his lack of bulk. But he's a strong enough finisher to still power through contact inside.
Now here's Brunson. Cashes in the 12-footer. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less granted.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort. And in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Sohan. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alvarado.
Honestly, the only thing that slowed Holmgren down at times is injuries. Otherwise, he's been pretty much unstoppable.
Hart passes to Towns. Rejected by Holmgren. Inside. It's stolen by Hart. Pass to Brunson. Hart with a screen on SGA. And here's Anunoby. Towns, right side. Back to Brunson. Brunson takes it himself. And the shot goes down.
Oh, one of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
The Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. That free throw good from Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Holmgren outside. Back to Mitchell. Over Brunson. And it's Mitchell. The miss. New York leading by 11. To the inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. SGA, a screen on Bridges. Dort for three. The Knicks with the rebound. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Holmgren. Hart passes to Brunson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Jalen Brunson, a terrific move, and the bucket. Brunson's got 37. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. They need this. And it's Holmgren with the bucket inside. Holmgren's got 14 points now in the second half.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Now here's Bridges. Towns, a screen on Dort. Bridges with it. Pass to Towns. Launches it. No luck on that one. Thunder trail by 14. Williams passes to SGA. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Dort against Bridges. Back to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. Williams from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Towns passes to Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. 15 points for Mikal Bridges.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
There's a screen. Pass to Holmgren. From deep. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Oh, the teardrop falls in. Brunson's got 39.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Outside, Williams. Here's Holmgren. He's covered by Hart. Hartenstein with a screen on Hart. The three from Holmgren. And Anunoby pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
New York working the ball around now. Anunoby on the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, SGA. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 16 points here in the second half. Now Anunoby, hard outside. Towns taking his time here. Here's Hart. Towns, a screen on Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside, SGA. Hard against Holmgren. Holmgren powers through traffic.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Now Bridges. Here's Brunson. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Thunder trail by 13. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort for 3. Hart with a rebound. Now Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
Boy, Josh Hart's so willing to make the extra pass. This guy finds the best shot.
And the Thunder shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Brunson. Hart with a rebound. Knicks leading by 15.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Brunson, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Owning the post right there.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now here's SGA. And got it! Another basket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Anunoby. Towns up top.
Oh,
wow. Get out the way, Greg.
Come on.
Get out the way. Powers it down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.